Good morning. I am very much still hyper focused on broken trust. So, probably most of this week I'm just going to be either designing characters or drawing characters that I adopted. Either way. It has not gone away yet, so y'all have to be on this ride with me. If you hear any coughing, my poor brother, he's homesick, so he will be the coughing and sniffling you hear in the background. But today, I forgot to bring up the characters. Where are they? Okay. But yeah. I hope he does too. It's just a lot of sniffles at this point. Anyway. On to kitty cats. I will be designing Cariboustomp, who was Kindlewood's mentor and the former deputy for Gladeclan. I actually have a pretty clear idea for what I want his design to be. It's not gonna be super fancy or anything. So, hopefully this doesn't take a million years with me trying to figure out specifics of the design. I want him to have a bigger muzzle. It's hard to do that without messing with how I do proportions. And though Cariboustomp, while the story is happening, Caribou is an elder. Of course, he has retired because, he's no longer deputy. But, he's not super important, but because I brought him up in Kindlewood's story, I felt like I should give him a design. Plus, I'd like to flesh out all of the clans and give everyone a design. I can only hope that my attention span and my interest sticks for that long, but maybe I'll write, like, the allegiances or something at some point. Because right now, most of the cats in that folder are Gladeclan cats. only because that is where we've been focusing, or I've been focusing. How do I want to... Yeah, there we go. Maybe I'll give him... I don't give furry eyebrows to characters very often. No, we'll see. Anyway. I would like to talk a little bit about this guy. I don't have too much about him because, as I said, he's not very important to the plot. Though some of his kin is. So, I want to talk a little bit about Caribou's family. Give me a second to look up something for reference. Yes, despite him not being very good with kids, he is not good with young cats at all. He just does not know how to handle them. He and his mates, did have kids. So, let me do a little backtracking. So, Cariboustomp has two mates, Wind Chime and Mellow Marsh. Though, he was always pretty busy with being deputy, and he finds it hard to relate to children. His mates really wanted kits, so, and since he was the only one able to give them kits, he helped them. They created a family. And you can actually find their kits. I need to design his mates. Though within the story, or like current day, quote unquote, only Mellow is still alive. They are in the Elder's Den with Caribou. Wind Chime passed away at some point. I haven't really decided the whole whatever is happening yet. But you can find their kits. I've decided that they are the parents of Sable Fawn and Skylark Song. Which may have a little explaining, which may help explain Skylark's, personality a little. She's very stoic. And kind of pessimistic. Kinda like her dad. I don't know what kind of fur I want to give him. What else? So of course he was deputy. He was Rosie Starr's first deputy. He's a bit older than her, but I could see them having been friends before. I haven't developed their relationship yet. I was gonna leave him bald, but it looks weird. I don't know what kind of hair to give this guy. Part of it's me making it up as I go. I have some stuff figured out. But also things will change as I add new characters. Also, I'm just really... I'm really good at coming up with stories on the fly. So I will let you know that everything I talk about, I came up with yesterday. Well, most of the things I talk about. All the stuff with Kindlewood I've had set since I worked on Kindlewood. I don't want to leave this guy bald, but also... But yeah. I also find that if I do too much planning, then for some reason I lose interest quicker. So it helps somewhat to build off as I go. Okay. Come on. What kind of hair should you have? I'll give you... Whatever. That looks fine. He doesn't look exactly how I imagine him, but I don't know. Maybe I don't actually like the fur. This was supposed to be easy. Maybe I'll leave him bald for now. And, figure out his fur later? Yeah, we'll go with that. Actually, I think it's his whole face. Something doesn't look right. I don't know what doesn't look right. Maybe he needs to be smiling. Yeah. I think that's what he needed. Maybe he just needs... I don't know how to... I just want to give him a little, like, fuzz, but I don't know how to do that. Hey, I see. I don't know what to do. I'll come back to it. I need to work on fur and stuff, because I can't do really short head fur. It never looks right. Anyway. Was there more about this guy? I guess I could talk about him and Kindlewood's, his mentorship to Kindlewood, which went poorly. I don't think he's not a bad mentor. His other apprentices turned out fine. And he didn't really have too many issues with them. It's just that he and Kindle were not a good match. But, Rosie Star doesn't pick mentors based on whether they'd be a good match or not. She picks them on a whim. Because she's Rosie Star and she's just not great at being a leader. Also, most of the time she just makes her deputy pick out. If she doesn't want to deal with it, the deputy picks the mentor. But in this case, it was her son, so she decided, well, my son should be leadership material, and who's better than my deputy? I can't train him, so... Oh, my proportions are all off. I may have to just make him a whole new head. The face is not doing it for me. Let me finish these legs, and then I'll do that. But yeah. Cariboustomp was extremely strict. He's a very no-nonsense kind of cat. And, I'd have to go over the timeline in my head again, but his kits might have been newly born as he was training Kindlewood, which would have added to his stress. That may be incorrect. I'd need to look over ages and stuff. But anyway. He holds no ill will against Kindlewood. I think what I need is him to literally have like we're gonna do this really quick and we're gonna see if I even like it, but give me a minute as I go into shapes. Damn, I actually do really like that. Crap. Kinda here. I don't know what kind of ear to give him though. Wow, that actually changed everything. He kind of looks like a dog, though. Anyway. So, as I said, Kindlewood does not get along with Cariboustomp. After they are done training, they pretty much never interact again. Mostly on Kindle's part, he had a very, very bad, training experience, because Caribou was clearly not a good mentor for him. He does really look like a dog. We'll see how I like it when I get to the end. Yeah. That was bad. Sorry, I've lost my train of thought at this point, because I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing with this dingus. Just be a little bigger. There. Then maybe I want to give him a little nub tail. Anyway. Trying to think what to talk about next. I'm also still trying to figure out if I like that head, or if he just looks too much like a dog. I'm gonna go with it. He does really look like a dog, but whatever. It's fine. I like it way better than what I was doing before. Maybe I'll modify the muzzle just a little. It's like driving me nuts that now he looks too much like a dog. There. He looks a little more like a cat there than. Whatever. Good enough. Maybe I'll add like a scar to him or something. Whatever. This was supposed to be easy. It's never easy. Why would I ever think it would be easy? What more is there to talk about with him? I have not talked about him and his children because I keep distracting myself. Celia, thank you for watching, and have a good day. Oh, my throat. His relationship with his daughters is fine. He didn't really pay much attention to them until they were apprentice age. He'd come over to say hi every once in a while, but if he was in the nursery, it was to see Windchime, who probably carried them. I can't decide whether I want just one of them to have been carried the two, or if I want them to each have like a separate birth parent alongside Caribou. I will have to think about that. I need to develop Mellow Marsh as a character more to really figure that out, because I don't know if they'd be okay carrying kits yet. But either way, he would visit his mates in the nursery, and the kits, of course, would be there too, and he'd look at him, but he never stayed very long once they were active. And, of course, he didn't pay much attention to them until they were apprenticed. As I said, sorry for the roundabout way I got back to this. Anyway. He would be in charge of checking the progress of mentors. So they would interact then, but still not too much. He interacts with Sablefawn and Skylark Song a lot more now that they are adults. Of course, Sable is a healer, so now that he's older, he actually interacts with her the most. Mostly because she comes in and checks on him. And like all of the elders. And he has found an appreciation for his daughter that he did not have while he was busy being deputy. And he also has an appreciation for Skylark, but he doesn't see her as much. She has come to him for advice. She would one day like to be leader. Though she's pretty sure that with how old Kindlewood is, that she has no chance of being made deputy while Rosie Star's alive, unless something were to happen to him. And she doesn't want anything to happen to him. Not that she has many opinions on Kindlewood. Oh, looks like I'm talking to myself. Whatever. I'm just gonna keep talking. Maybe if you guys watch, if someone is watching in the future, hello, I see you. Just gonna keep yapping, I guess. That's what I'm here to do. But yeah, bad relationship with his apprentice, or at least Kindlewood. I need to decide who his other apprentices were, and what his relationship with them was. Average relationship with his kids. He loves his mates. I need to develop the other clans like this. Because Glacier Clan and Coast Clan are not developed. I've been way too focused on the Valley Clan drama and developing Glade clans so that Bright Dawn has something to work off of that the other clans have not mattered in my brain. Oh gosh, the dogs are gonna go off. Give me a sec. Anyway, but yeah, I have Glacier Clan is the least developed, because I'm not focused on Glacier Clan at all. Maybe I will do that. Do I even like this tail? That's a better tail. Okay. Well, again, no one is here. So I think I'm gonna end stream here for now. If you want to see, if you are watching in the future, you want to see how this guy turned out, he will probably be on my toy house, which is Odyssey Art 120, the same as here. Yeah. And he'll of course be under the Broken Trust folder. Anyway, I will be back tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and see you then. Bye.